Uh, Good afternoon, Mira.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much for coming on the Oshwal platform. Mira, you are a very beautiful, kind soul to come live and give us this beautiful demo. We're also looking forward to this. Good afternoon, Mira.
Good afternoon.
And
Thank you very much
I hand this over to you. Anybody who wants to see this on the YouTube later,
you are a very beautiful, kind soul to come live and give us this beautiful demo.
And it's going to be live on YouTube right now. Anybody who wants to see it, they can even go into the Oshwal YouTube, as well as later on they can see your recording over there. Mira, thank you for the recipes. You can let everybody know they were attached on the mail shots and they can get in touch with you in case of anything. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonal, for the platform. Thank you, Oshwal community, for the platform. For coming live over here. I'm really grateful to do that. And today I'm going to show the Diwali Decor and a few Diwali recipes that can be made at home when guests come or something like that. Yeah. So today I'm going to give 4 recipes: chili guava ice cream, panchos, fruit trifle, and Rasmalai Jar Cake. So I will start with chili guava ice cream. And the recipes are attached in the email in case someone wants to refer to it. Yeah. So I will start with chili guava ice cream. So in that you need guavas, water, red color if in case your guavas are not red, whipping cream, milk, condensed milk, and powdered sugar. So I will start with whipping cream, and I will beat that. This is whipping cream from it's a pristine whipping cream, which is sweetened already. I will just show you the packet. And this is, I have actually written the full recipe, but I'm using half the recipe for it. So it's showing 250 ml, but I've used 125 ml of whipping cream. And this is the company I use. So now I'll beat this whipping cream and then my partner is doing the whipping cream, and once it will be stiffened up, I'll show you again. So meanwhile, we need to have guavas chopped like this, and we need to remove the seeds from the center and keep it aside. So this is how I've chopped it, and then we have to put it in a blender. After that, I'll put 50 ml of water in it to blend, so then it becomes a soft mixture in it.
મીરા આમાં ખાલી બોલતી છે ને કેટલું કેટલી વસ્તુ લીધી છે પ્લીઝ.
3 guavas લીધા છે. I've taken 3 guavas. I've done half the recipe of whatever recipe I've given. It's written 6 guavas, but I've taken 3 guavas. They shouldn't be chunks like this. It has to be smooth. But yeah, a blender, whatever this is blended, you have to sieve it. And this is the texture it's supposed to be like. This is how the cream is supposed to be stiff. Once it's blended, it will be 3 times the stiffness. Now in this cream, we'll add 125 ml of milk. This is sweetened condensed milk. You can use any company. The whole tin comes 320 ml, but I've used half a tin of it. I will just combine these 3 ingredients together. Then we will add the mixture of guava afterwards. I will use this beater just to blend it and mix it together so it's even. Since the guava was not red enough, so I will use this red color. So it becomes pinkish. This one has to be red because once cream and condensed milk and everything will come, it will become pinkish. Now we mix all the mixture together. Again, I will blend it to mix everything together. This is the center part of the guava, which I've removed it. And then after 3 hours of setting this ice cream, I'll cut it into small pieces and I'll put it inside the ice cream. Is there any question if someone has not understood or anything? This mixture is already ready. This ice cream mixture is already ready. I'll put it in a tin and I'll put it in the freezer for 3 hours. And after that, I'll put those guava chunks in it, then let it set for another 2 hours. So then the ice cream is set and ready to eat. Sometimes it can even take some time. It can take some time to set as well. In case you don't find this, in case you don't find it sweet or anything, you can add this powdered sugar at the end and then blend it again. Some people don't want too sweet and some people want it too sweet. So this guava ice cream will be, I'll put it in the freezer to set and that's it. Now we'll go to the next recipe. Let me show you the guava ice cream, which is already set.
Mira?
Yes.
Maybe when you get a chance, there are a couple of questions on the chat and you can respond to them.
Okay, fine.
When you get a chance or maybe at the end.
I think I'll just reply for this ice cream recipe, so it's better.
Okay.
I've just got a message from Saroj now that they did not get any recipes. So maybe the recipes were shared yesterday, so maybe some people might have not got it. In case you've not got it at the end of the session, I will post it on this inbox so everyone can get it, or Sonal might email it again to you, yeah? The cream I used was 125 ml from the recipe. It was saying 250 ml, but I've used half the recipe. In case you don't have a beater for the cream, you can use a whisk. And it will take some time, but you can use a whisk. And the sweet chili and chili powder and salt, I'll add it once we put it in a bowl for serving. Right now, we don't have to add any chili powder. Is there any more questions for the ice cream? Then otherwise I can move on. And this is the whisk you can use in case you don't have a beater for the cream. It seems like no one has any more questions for the ice cream, so I can move on for the pan shots. Okay, let me show you this ice cream. This, I had made it yesterday to set it up, and this is how it is. And I had put this chunks inside it after 3 hours. Sometimes it takes 2 hours, sometimes it takes 3 hours or more as well. In case it's not set after 3 hours, you can put these chunks inside and it will set by the next day as well. And this is how it is. I will show you the end product at the end after finishing all the recipes. Next, I'm starting with pan shots recipe. In the pan shots, you need fennel seeds, desiccated coconut, 2 tablespoons sugar, 6 kalkati pan, 4 tablespoons gulka, 5 to 6 drops green color in case, it's optional in case you want. dark green color. 2 tablespoons of water, 200 ml of vanilla ice cream, 200 ml of milk, and 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. I'll do the same recipe as whatever ingredients and the amount that is written. I'm not reducing the amount or anything. So at first, I will take a small jar like this. In that, I will put this 1/4 cup of fennel seeds in it. 1/4 cup of desiccated coconut. 2 tablespoons of sugar. The normal brown sugar is even okay. Kalkati pan is also okay, or also there's something known as Nagarvelna pan, even that is okay. This is how it is. So I've taken 6 of them. I'll cut it into pieces. And this is 4 tablespoons of gulkand. And this I'm adding 2 tablespoons of water. Now I will blend all this together. Since this color is not what I want, so I'll add a bit of green color in it. This is the powdered green color I'm using. So I'll add a pinch of green color. This is the amount of green color I'll add. I feel the mixture is slightly dry, so I'll take 1 teaspoon of water. Sorry? This is how the mixture is supposed to be. This mixture can be stored in a fridge for 1 week, and if you put it in the deep freezer, it can be stored for 3 months. Now to make the pan shots, I've taken 200 ml of ice cream. Vanilla ice cream only. Any company is okay. Then 200 ml of milk. I will pour it in a jar like this. In case you want it a bit sweeter, because the pan is slightly bitter, so you can use 2 to 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar. So I'll put that also in this jar. I'll add these 3 tablespoons of this mixture. To blend it all, I'll use this beater. And this pan shot is ready. To garnish, I'm using dried fruits, almond and pistachio flakes. And a few dried red roses, dried. So this is ready to serve. Any substitute for vanilla ice cream? If you don't want to use vanilla ice cream, then I'm guessing you can use whipping cream. Now I will show you the Diwali decor that I've done at home. This is a small Diwali decor I've done. I had all the things at home. This is a plant, which my mom mostly likes it at home. So this is a bajot, this ganpati, a back tray like that. This is the raisin tray, which I also make and sell. And this is you can say you can use it as a coaster, or also this is the Diwali tea light candle holder. Then I've made a small rangoli. I also teach rangoli as well as I go to people's house and make rangoli. And this is a small decor which everyone would have all these things at home, like steps, stools, and everything. So you can make a small decor at home. And this is the Diwali boxes that I make. I make also this resin tray. So this is how I've done a small decoration for Diwali. Is there any questions for that? So now I will show you the Rasmalai Jar Cake and also fruit trifle. So now I'll start with the fruit trifle. Fruit trifle, you need 400 grams of Mary biscuit, 500 ml of fresh cream, whipping cream. Yes, I do offer other things, like I make resin. I also give classes for resin. I also give classes for quilling. And I also make cakes at home and sell them as well. I used a Mary biscuit whipping cream. I mostly prefer the Pristine whipping cream because it's a long-lasting whipping cream and it gives a good volume. Doesn't get spoiled. If you use fresh cream, it might, if you overbeat it, it might get spoiled. So 500 ml of whipping cream, 400 grams of mixed fruit can, the ones you get at crushed, 200 grams grated coconut, fresh, 4 tablespoons of coconut, thinly sliced for toasting, and 3 tablespoons of icing sugar, half teaspoon of vanilla essence. So this I've crushed Mary biscuits, approximately 6-7 Mary biscuits. This is what I've grated, fresh coconut. This is a can of mixed fruits, which I bought a very small can. And this is the syrup of the mixed fruits can. So in the cream, I beat this cream. I didn't put sugar in it because it's already sweetened. In case you buy the fresh cream, then you need to put sugar because it's not sweet. This is already sweetened fresh cream, which I had shown you during the ice cream. I've used the same cream and it's stiff like this. It's supposed to be stiff. It's always supposed to be stiff like this. And then I'm adding vanilla essence in it, of 2-3 drops of it. So I've taken these balls to serve because this is easier to use as you can serve individually. You can also use a big tray and then give it out, but I would prefer this one because you can individually give it out. First, at the base, I will put this crushed Mary biscuit. Since the biscuit is a bit dry, so to remove the dryness, I'll pour this syrup so it becomes it's the mixed fruit syrup, which I had strained it out from the tin. Then I'll put this mixed fruits. Before that, I will just garnish a bit with the fresh coconut. Now I'll put this mixed fruit in. If you have fresh fruits, even that's okay, but then you won't get the syrup. Then you'll have to make sugar and water syrup for it. In case you want to do one more layer, then you can do the same way again, but this bowl is small, so you can't do another layer for it. Now at the end, I'll pour the cream. In case you have a piping bag like this, it would be easier for you to pipe it out. And then finally, to garnish, again, you use the dry fruit flakes. And also, again, the coconut, shredded coconut as well. Another variation for this is that you can use pineapple instead of mixed fruits. So my fruit trifle is ready to serve. Is there any questions about this? Next, now the last and the final thing I will show you is Rasmalai Jar Cake. So I have already made the cake.
Sorry, Mira.
Yes.
There's a question. What fruits can you use in the trifle? So maybe you can just give
So
them
you
the
can
variety.
use you can use all types of fruits apart from watermelon. That's the only one fruit that you can't use because it's too liquidy. Otherwise, you can use any fruits you want to use. And also kiwi, because kiwi is also good. I think all the fruits are good as well. Even papaya is good. It's up to you, whatever fruits you want to use. It depends. I just gave an alteration of pineapple because everyone would prefer pineapple because it's a summer fruit, and so people would love eating that. So now I'll make the Rasmalai Jar Cake. So I've already made the cake, which I've already given the recipe for it, for making the cake. You use 125 ml of butter or margarine, 160 gram of sugar, half cup of hot milk, half cup of warm water, 200 grams plain flour, 50 grams milk powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of soda bicarb. You take sugar and butter together and beat it and until it's creamy. Then in another bowl, add milk, water, and mix it. Then add all the dry ingredients like plain flour, the milk powder, baking powder, soda bicarb, and sieve it, because then it gives the volume in it. So you need to sieve it. Once that is done, then you bake it for 45 minutes at 180 degrees. Sometimes the oven temperature is different for every person. So sometimes some people need 170 as well. So it all depends on how your oven works. But mostly it's preferable for 180 degree, at 180 degrees Celsius for 45 minutes. So I've already baked the cake, and this is how it has to be from inside. After that, for a jar cake, I've used such a jar, and it's a cake like normally you use, you decorate. So I would prefer jar cakes if you want to gift someone for Diwali or something like that. So this is the jar I'm using. This is the cake slice I've made, but I'll have to cut it into half because it's not going through. I'll use the same whipping cream I had showed you earlier, and this is how it is. And I will put yellow color in it. Sometimes I put also kesar, slightly one pinch of milk and kesar soaked in it, so then it gives a yellow color. But today I'm going to use this yellow food color to give a yellow color to the whipping cream. This is the rasmalai I'm going to use, which I got it ready-made. You can get it available at Hare Krishna as well. So first of all, you put one layer of one cake slice at the end of the jar. In case you feel the cake is slightly dry, then you can put a sugar and water syrup to make it a bit moist. Which I'm going to use the same milk that I've used. That comes out from the rasmalai. So I'll pour a bit of that milk to make it a bit, to soak the cake. Now I'll use this piping bag to pipe out the cream. This is how it is. I've crushed the rasmalai, which I'll pour a bit to give the rasmalai taste. So you see, you get the taste. In case your jar is smaller than this, then you do one layer. But since my jar is bigger, I'll do another layer the same way. I'll repeat the same procedure. And for garnishing, I'll use one rasmalai over here. And this is ready for your Diwali treat to gift someone. So another alteration for this rasmalai cake, you can also use the same base vanilla cake and make gulab jamun jar cake. Instead of rasmalai, you use gulab jamun. And you can, since I used the milk for rasmalai, you can use the syrup for gulab jamun, and you can put that. And this is ready for gifting your friends or family. Is there any questions? Since my ice cream is not set, because it's not 2-3 hours or something, this is how it will become. I had done yesterday at night, but I left it overnight, and this is how it is. Now I'll scoop out this ice cream and then add chili powder and salt in it. Just mixed 1 tablespoon of chili powder and 1 tablespoon of salt. So I'll just garnish it with that. And this is chili guava ice cream that is ready. You can also make alterations for this ice cream. You can use mango ice cream. You can do sitafal. You can make papaya ice cream. I doubt which you get, but you can try and do that. You can also make pineapple and mint. There are many different alterations you can try and use it. Thank you. Thank you, Oshwal community, for giving me such a platform. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you, Sonal, for contacting me.
Thank you so much, Mira. I think it was a very quick, fast demo. Looks like it's so simple, and Diwali is just around the corner, and we can make all this for our guests, I think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it's
I think
easy.
we have a couple of questions still in the inbox if you want to just look at it and
Okay.
answer to them.
No problem. Let me check. So the long life cream that I used was Pristine. Just a minute. Let me show you. It's easier because I don't prefer fresh cream because you can't leave it in the freezer or it might get spoiled since it's too hot right now. So this is the cream I use, Pristine, and it's a sweetened Pristine cream, so you don't have to add sugar or anything. And even if you overbeat it, it won't get spoiled.
Mira, do you have options for people to have the sugar replacement, or what can they use instead of sugar? Because
like guava, I didn't use any sugar because some people don't like sweetened. So just this fresh cream which I used, that was it. Okay. I've not used any other sugar.
So how does the guava ice cream taste? Does it taste like guava itself, or is it sweet and sour, or how is it?
Sweet, sour, chili, and guava taste as well.
Okay. Okay. Maybe you can ask anybody if they want to ask you anything, any variations or.
I'm asked recipe for the cake, please. I have already sent the recipes, but in case you've not got it, I'll just put them right now in the inbox for all the things I've made. And this is my final product for serving.
Okay, lovely.
Sugar, I also used raw brown sugar, and I also use this icing sugar.
Okay, Mira, on behalf of the office bearers of the Vishal Shop community, thank you very, very much. I hope this is going to help a lot of people who were online today to enjoy making their Diwali yummies at home.
Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me such a
number. I've put it in the group in case if anybody wants to contact you for any help or any recipes, then you can please help them out.
No problem, no problem. And shall I upload it over here or you'll email them?
Actually, I've put in the email address because if I'm going to end this, then I'm not too sure how they'll get the recipes. So they can look at the mail shot that went out yesterday. It has the attachment of the recipes.
And in case if you can't find the recipes, my number, Sonal has given my number in, so you can give me a message or something. I'll drop it in the mail. Yeah. Recipes.
Okay. Thank you, Mira.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.